If you have a hard time sticking to a routine or staying disciplined, you might be wired differently. You also might not be giving yourself grace for falling off of a routine or a habit that doesn't really serve you or that doesn't suit your needs or even your individuality. As a highly sensitive person and someone with ADHD, I have finally decided to let go of discipline and use the concept of devotion instead. Discipline can be constricting. It felt like a cage to me, and I attached my worth to how much I could follow a habit or a routine. But I made these habits and routines to serve me, to uplift my quality of life, to make myself feel better, and to improve myself and my skills. So if the habit feels punishing, then it's time to reevaluate what makes it punishing. Why does it feel so punishing? And for me, it was because it was so against what I really wanted to experience in my life. And it was so against my principle of not being tied down, of being restricted. And so devotion was so much more liberating and it came with so much more pleasure. And so in my day to day, I'm happier, I have more joy, and I feel more pleasure and I feel more powerful because I don't attach my worth anymore to how much I can stick to a rigid routine. So here are the three things that ironically has made me stick to a routine. I realized that I just gave myself so much grace for when I don't stick to the routine, for when I can't stick to the routine. And this all started with a plan when I evaluated how I lived, how I already lived in my day-to-day life. I was able to see my energy levels. I was able to really be present and identify the activities that made me feel joy, that made me feel accomplished without sacrificing my well-being, without sacrificing my enjoyment. And from there, I tweaked and curated the routines that I would use. So every time I would get bored of or I couldn't stick with a routine any longer, I just let it fall off. I just let it fall away because everything that you let fall away is making space for what is truly meant for you. And this doesn't mean that that thing was wrong or that that was a mistake. Okay, maybe it was a mistake, but we also learn from our mistakes. More importantly, this new level of you, this new version of you is now ready to receive something new, something more elevated, and something more you. Something that's going to suit you so much more than the molds that you forced yourself into. So that's number one. Evaluate how you actually are right now. Maybe your tendencies, get to know yourself more. What do you enjoy? What actually makes you feel accomplished? What do you want to try? What do you want to work towards? What do you wake up and look forward to? What makes you feel alive? What makes you feel more you? Second is to tweak and to curate accordingly. You can tweak it, just have fun with it, enjoy. Invite your sense of play into this because this is no longer discipline, this is devotion. You are devoted to yourself, you are devoted to improving yourself, or you're devoted to expanding. You are devoted to your craft, you are devoted to your passions. And missing a day or two doesn't matter because you know you'll always come back to your art. You'll always come back to yourself. You'll always come back to your goals. You'll always come back to your ambitions. And rest is a right. Rest is a basic need. So you don't need to justify your rest by becoming more productive. No, it's a basic need. You deserve it whether or not you've worked or not. I know that's a hard pill to swallow, but I swear there's freedom in accepting that. And last, but the most important thing is to give yourself grace. Give yourself grace for not being the best version of yourself. Love and accept yourself even in your worst moments. Give yourself grace for acting out of integrity and working to correct that. It's so much easier to make amends when you accept and take responsibility. So I know I've covered so much here, but I just know that every tidbit that resonates with you will stay in your mind. It will impact you. And I am rooting for you to achieve all your dreams. It is inevitable. It is inevitable. Thank you. And as always, stay true to you.